Reagan called it muddling, and I think he's right. That's exactly what I did for a huge chunk of my life. I simply muddled along, just like muddlers do, oblivious to the rights violations I contributed to, for so long in the dark, to the exploitation I demanded. Maybe I'd have argued it if I'd have been reprimanded, like most do, take offence and feel personally victimised, confronted by an idea that our speciesism denies, or act like you're being asked to sacrifice too much, ignoring how none of it was ever yours to give up. Maybe I'd have thought of some super clever way out, like protein or crop deaths, or maybe I'm suddenly devout. Anything to deflect away from the actual topic. That way I can make out they're misanthropic and they're cult-like or acting all superior, whilst I stay in a bubble, treating others as inferior. Does this sound familiar? It's how many of you still act, continuously muddle along, intentionally avoiding facts. I'm really ashamed of myself when I think back like that, just how many wrongs I contributed in the past. I cannot change it, I cannot rewrite what's done. I can instead though, until my last breath, change what's to come. I can use my voice and use my words to educate. I can use technology and social media to communicate a message of justice for all via the use of rhyme, deconstructing your conditioning one poem at a time, using my vocabulary to simply tell you how it is, speaking up for those whose exploitation you insist. Not your food, your clothing, your products or your fun. Not for using, objectifying, not for commodification. Their lives may not matter to you, but they matter to them. And the most basic rights they have grant the most basic freedoms. Nobody is saying that these are equal to those of humans, that cows can drive, cats sue, or donkeys can be politicians, just that they have the right to exist without being infringed, for full autonomy, and to live naturally for the time that it begins. So to all the muddlers who are still just muddling along, consider their rights and use that to start fixing your wrongs.